Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today is a sad day because today we are kicking off finale season. I do a lot of project panning and most of them have been year-long project pans that started in January of 2021 and are now wrapping up, which is wild for me to be saying because I feel like, and I know I say this every year, but I feel like this year just once it got going, I blinked and it was over. Like, I feel like it was just September when I was gearing up for birthdays and anniversaries, and now we're decorating for Christmas. So it is just crazy to me. The A to Z project pan has been for me very, very successful, and I'm very happy with most of where everything ended up. Now, I did not film an update in November, and that was for a few different reasons. First of all, you may remember I've been dealing with computer issues, so my computer decided to just sort of crap out on me. And so I reverted back to my old computer, which I'm very grateful that I still had so that I had a backup, but editing was extremely arduous on it, and I just got very, very behind. In addition to that, beginning in November, I really knew what I was gonna hit goal on for the year and what I really, really wasn't, and so it felt almost redundant. So when I was already so behind, I was like, you know what, we're just gonna save it for the finale and go out with a bang. So let's get started. So the first item in my A to Z project pan that I was still working on was for the letter A. And that was from Bath & Body Works. As you can see, it's cut open. This is my aromatherapy lotion. It is in the scent Comfort with the keynotes of vanilla and patchouli. I love this so much. I feel like it smells so freaking wonderful. And as you can see, it's completely used up. I cut it open, I scraped out every last little bitty bit that I could get my hands on, and I loved it. I loved it. Thankfully, I picked up a new Bath & Body Works scent recently that I feel like is just the scent with a new name and a new package, and I'm not mad about it. I'm very happy because I was so sad when this was gone, but love it. It took 6 additional uses to finish it off, and it is another letter down. We had already finished off the letter B, which leads us to the letter C, which is a perfume. This is from Clinique. This is Cocoa and Cashmere, and it is all empty. I finished off a perfume. That almost never happens. So yes, this is done and dusted. Very excited about that. It took an additional 24 uses, and I made sure that this was going to be an empty because I was so close. I could not let it happen. So that is another letter down. The letter D is a stinker, and we all knew that it would be because I don't make enough time for myself. And you guys gave me some awesome suggestions. I'm just really bad about it, guys. So this is a mask. This is from Formula 10.0.6. It is their Deep Down Detox Ultra Cleansing Mud Mask with orange and bergamot. I have said in every update that I enjoy this product. I just don't ever use it. So this only got 1 use since our last update in October. I had hoped to finish this guy off, but there is still a lot in there. I doubt you can see through it. I can see through it because there's a window behind me. But I mean, we still have a good bit to go there. So it is, of course, going to stick around in my collection in hopes that one day I will get to the point where I will finish it off. And I have already come to the conclusion that I'm not going to buy any more face masks because I don't use them. I always have these grand ambitions that never come to fruition. So didn't make it there, but I'm sure it will make another appearance later. We had already finished off the letter E, bringing us to the letter F, which was another perfume. This is from Philosophy. This is Fresh Cream. It was a roller ball, and it too is totally empty. So flippin' excited. I finished off 2 perfumes this year. Who am I? So awesome. So that took an additional 21 uses for it to become an empty, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy. Oh, another stinker of this project. This right here. Ooh, baby. So I had gotten into a good groove with it. And then after my October update, I just never used it again. It stayed in the box where I had collected all of my items, never came out, never got used. I never thought about it. I have no need for this in my life, and yet there is still heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of product left in it. Still have a ton there. I mean, I've used a lot more than I would have without a project. I don't know. My husband asked me recently for an eye cream, which was very exciting. He wanted something for depuffing, and I almost gave him this because that's exactly what this is for, but I didn't because it leaves this just kind of bluey silver sheen on the skin. And that is just not the life that he's living. Like, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. I mean, if it dried down at all, it might actually make a really nice face highlighter, but I don't feel like you could use it in conjunction with makeup. So yeah, this is a sad stinker, and it did not hit goal at all, even a little bit. Hold on, I need to grab my towel real quick. I'll make a mess otherwise. All right, so the letters H and I were already done and completed, bringing us to the letter J. We knew when we introduced this, let's be real with ourselves, that we were not going to hit goal. It was my overly ambitious goal to use this up completely, and I did not. I don't think it even got beyond this mark here, which is gold. I don't know if you can see it or not. So this is a mark that was put on quite a long time ago. If you've been following this project, then you know my heartbreak when this got too gloopy and it had to get thinned out to the point where we actually moved backwards in our lines. Yeah, I'm not going to try to pan nail polish anymore. I had used it once since our last update, but I don't enjoy panning nail polish. Committing myself to one shade to use throughout the year just isn't who I am in my soul. So even though I gave this a really truly valiant effort and made a lot more progress than I think I've made on any nail polish ever, I'm not going to try to pan nail polishes in the future. And if I do put them into projects, they are going to be number usage goals only. But that is, of course, a stinker and sad face. The letter K I had already used up, and bringing us to the letter L. Again, this is a product that we knew very early on we were not going to be able to hit goal on. So this is a decanted FENTY lip balm. This is the Luscious lip balm in the scent or flavor Hint Hint. Oh, I forgot to draw a new line on here. I'm sorry. So we did have a good product jump. I'll make sure to put a new line on here. I don't have a marker anywhere near me. But we did make a huge jump on there. However, as I quickly realized once I moved everything out of the broken packaging into this one, it was moving so slowly even though I was using it a ton. I've used it an additional at least 49 times since our last update, and we're still nowhere near being finished with it. I do enjoy this product. It's very easy when I sit down to do my makeup just to pop a little bit on and kind of give my lips some of that hydration while I'm doing my makeup before I go in with a lip product. And I really, really enjoy it. But this could probably be in a project next year, and it would take me the entirety of the year to even come close to finishing it. So lots of bang for your buck. But we knew that this was not going to be an empty for this particular project. The letters M and N were both already complete, bringing us to the letter O, which is this right here. This is from Dove. This is my Pure Care Dry Oil, and it was my goal to use up half, and I definitely hit that goal for sure. Like, look at all those, maybe if we'll focus, look at all those marks on there. I did really, really well with this product. I'm very, very happy. This had been untouched under my bathroom sink for a number of years now, so many so that I don't really remember. And I have used all of this up right here. So very happy with that. I'm sure that this will come back into another project in the future because I do want to continue using it because I would like to get it finished up. But for the course of this project, it is a goal met. For the letter P, also from Dove, we have my exfoliating body polish. This was in Kiwi and Aloe, and this one, oh, I just made a big old mess of myself. Oh, I thought I got all the trapped water out of here, and I did not. All right, it's somewhat cleaned up, and at least it smells fantastic, but it is empty. I did rinse it out once I finished it off in the shower, but clearly I didn't drain it well enough. Wowzers. So this is a product that I absolutely adored. Absolutely adored. I have at least one other of these. I don't remember what the scent is that I still have under my sink, but this is a beautiful product and a beautiful formula, and I am very, very happy to have gotten an entire one of these used up in the course of this project. I did use it an additional 4 times in order to get it to this empty stage, and it is another letter down. Okay, the letters Q, R, S, and T were all already completed, leading us to the letter U, which is my Too Faced. This is the Hangover RX. Wait, no, I'm ahead of myself. The letter U is my UV primer from Bumble and Bumble. So this is my Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Heat and UV Protecting Primer. I do have another line here. There we go. So I did use this an additional 3 times since October. If you've been watching my videos, you know that this has been the style that I've been with because I haven't had the time to be able to actually go through and do my hair properly. So this did not get a ton of use. However, it was only my goal to use up half of it, and I did get to that point. So this is a goal met, even though it's not empty. It was never my goal to use it up completely. It was just to use half, and just like with the hair oil, I did meet that goal, and I feel really good about it. Again, just like the hair oil, this is something that I'm sure will make it back into another project next year because I do want to get it finished off and have yet another product out of my collection, which would be so exciting. So exciting. The letter V was already completed, leading us to the letter W, which is our good friend here. This is my White Citrus Bath & Body Works Bubble Bath. Okay, so the good news is, it is actually empty. Totally empty. In fact, take off the lid. I mean, there might be the tiniest little bit left in the bottom. We are empty. Love this, but I got scared. So this has 3 uses that are recorded on there, but that was only 3 baths that I used them in, and 1 was for my kids. I was so close. I actually was using this as a body wash because I could not bring this in to 2022. I just couldn't do it. So it is completely used up. I'm thrilled that it's completely used up. I am sad that I didn't use it for its intended purpose because that means that I wasn't, again, taking time for myself and relaxing like I should, but it's an empty, so we're gonna focus on that part. So very exciting there. And then finally, the letter X, because we'd already used up Y and Z, is this right here. This is from Too Faced. This is my Hangover RX Good in Bed Hydrating Serum. I used it an additional 3 times since our last update, and it is totally empty. So this is another goal met. Yay! So that is everything. So again, this was a very successful year for me. Out of the 26 products that I put in at the start of the year, I either finished up entirely or hit goal on 22 of them. 22 out of 26. That's outstanding. That's outstanding. And only 2 of them were ones that I didn't have completion goals for. And so that would be these 2 right here, where it was only to use half. And even then, I may have actually surpassed that a little bit. Everything else that I have a successful completion on were used up entirely. And that is an amazing feeling. I feel so proud of this project this year, and I feel so good about where we landed. I mean, yes, there were definitely a couple of things that I wish that I pushed harder on, but overall, I feel like this was a very successful project. Now, with that being said, I am not completely sure if I'm going to pick this project up again in 2022. I'm really trying to think very hard about the projects that I join, because as I have lamented many times over the past couple of months, I have too much that I'm panning right now. It's getting to the point where I am not making sizable progress in any area because I have way too many things in each category. So I'm really thinking about what I'm going to be starting up in 2022. I have a poll up on my community tab, so if you have not gone to vote, please make sure to do so. Let me know what are the projects that you want to see. The way YouTube works is it will only allow, I think it's 5 voting categories. So I have 4 projects there, but also there's an other. So if there is something that you want to see me working on, but it's not listed there, make sure to put it in there, or just comment below. Is this a video that you have enjoyed? Is this a project that you want me to take up in 2022? And even if it's not, if there is a project that you're interested in, let me know. Because yes, I need to be working on projects that I'm inspired by, but as you've seen from this year, I would join every single panning project if it was left up to me, and that is not useful. But also, I enjoy going on this panning journey with you guys, so I'm really wanting to know what it is that you are most interested in, because that will assist me in making my decisions. All right, enough rambling. As always, everything that I'm working on, as well as everything that I'm wearing on my face, will be linked in the description box below. And if you have not yet subscribed, I hope that you'll consider doing so. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.